Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn LTN and Space Exploration. And look, at the end of the last episode, we said I was just going to run it for a bit. But then I thought, well, you know what we could do this episode? We could have a look at the remaining science, which I haven't even looked at yet, which is this one, biological science. Now, this was really interesting. I kind of started just playing around with it midway through, while it was running, and I got to a point where there's a lot of stuff you have to make the stuff that you need to make more stuff. So, in particular, genetic data. There's a recipe for genetic data which makes biocultures, and then biocultures are needed to make biomass, which is needed for all these other researchers. So you've got to make genetic data first so that you can make bioculture, because this is actually the only way to make bioculture. But to make genetic data, you need a genetics lab, which needs a nutrient vat, which needs nutrient gel, which needs biosludge. Whoa, and I kind of started fiddling around with this, and then I thought, well, I really should record this. So I ripped it all out, and you can see the results. I've actually got a few nutrient vats already. So I have pre-built this, but I ripped it all out, and I thought, well, we'll do it again. We'll do it again from scratch. So the order of things is we need biosludge first. Biosludge is important. So I have got some wood. I brought some wood up, 1,000 wood. I've set up back at the base somewhere here. Yeah, we've got some wood coming in, and I think there's you know how these games go. There's a bit of wood in storage because for whatever reason, Factorio, there's always wood in storage and you never use it. But look at this, we're going to be using it. We're actually going to be using wood. It's crazy. So let's grab our first one, and we'll plonk it down. I want to keep it away from the edges so we can actually get piping around it. So this is going to make biosludge from wood. And as you can see, you can also make it from fish, which I thought was interesting as well. I wonder, I didn't check, is there a way to make fish from bioculture? Okay, which needs 100 biosludge, makes 10. So 10 biosludge plus 4 biosludge, so 14 biosludge is required to make a bioculture. 14 biosludge makes 10 bioculture, which makes 10 fish, and 1 fish makes 10 biosludge. I think that kind of doesn't work, does it? The math. Surely it's not right. You can't just make an infinite loop of fish into biosludge into fish into biosludge. That doesn't sound right, does it? Anyway, let's do this. So we're going to have cosmic water, and look, we've got cosmic water around the place, but we can also just make it on site. So let's do no. Hang on. That's right. Now I remember. Look at this. I've put in here some bottling, filling barrels of biosludge. That's the one. So we don't need that. We can cosmic water. So we can empty some barrels of cosmic water, and we can pop that in here. That seems all right. We'll put in some boxes here. We're going to need an output for the empty barrels. All right, and let's just say I don't want to go too crazy with the cosmic water because we don't want to waste all our resources. Yeah, let's go 10 barrels here. That's 500 cosmic water, which is enough for what's that? 500 sludge. Okay. But I could have. I'm just thinking like I could repurpose this and have it also for the wood, but that does not seem necessary. All right, let's go stack of wood, because 100 wood will make 1,000 biosludge. Make 100. Hang on. Yeah, 100. 10 wood to 10 biosludge. So that's let's make this 200. All right. I did not make that 200. I did not click. It's the start of the episode every single time. Got to remember to click that green arrow. Thank you. 0.18. All right. So now we're making some biosludge. I'm going to put that into here, and we're going to do this old limit here so we don't get 25,000 biosludge and waste all our resources. It's one of these ones. Biosludge less than, let's just make 1,000. Let's make 1,000 biosludge and have it ready to go. All right, so the next thing we need is a nutrient vat. This is interesting. Okay, all right. That's not going to work. Not going to work. And we'll get to that. We'll get to the reason for that in a minute. Okay, let's try this one here. We want to make some nutrient gel from coal. Yep. So here we go. As you can see, we need a bunch of inputs. That's why it doesn't work. That's why it doesn't work. All right, let's do that. Okay, you need to unbarrel some cosmic water. Empty cosmic water. You need to empty biosludge barrels, which we don't actually have biosludge barrels. We do have chemical barrels. Do I need biosludge barrels? Why am I putting in biosludge barrels? All right. Meaning these can actually be here. And I've got my roboport off, and you can go there. So these guys do that, and then you come over here, something like this. All right, biosludge in. Now these guys here need some materials, and we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of those. All right. Again, we don't want to make a billion of these, so let's just get a stack of cosmic water. Stack of cosmic water. Click the tick. That's a regular water. Cosmic water. Yep. Stack of cosmic water there, and a stack of gel. Chemical gel. Yep. That one. All right. Excellent. So we actually need one chemical gel to make 50 nutrient gel. That's right. A bit more cosmic water than that. We also need coal. All right. I can put that up here, and that will align nicely with the output. All right. There we go. Request some coal. Beautiful. Let's actually get. Let's make that. I don't know, 50. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put down another tank here. We'll pop it there. Actually, yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to put it directly in there and save a bit of piping, is there? And then likewise over here, set you to say nutrient gel less than 100. Nutrient gel. All right, one of these ones. Nutrient gel less than, sorry, not 100, 1,000. There we go. So let's make a K of nutrient gel. And then what are we using that nutrient gel for? Well, we're making nutrient vats, which needs nutrient gel and iron. All right. Let's just, we might as well pipe it, hey? I don't think we're going to be using the pipes for anything else. Pipe. Where's a pipe that I can just pipe out? There it is. Okay, nutrient gel comes in. We need to have an input and an output, of course. Why would we do it there? That's probably. Why don't we use some space? Use some space up over here. An input and an output. All right, copy that there. 18. That's seems a bit ridiculous. Let's do 50. Half a stack. All right, in and out, and then we'll set you to limit the number of nutrient vats less than 50. We already have some. But we don't have 50. Okay. So now you're thinking like, well, what's all this jazz for? There is a need for nutrient vats to make. I think I mentioned at the start, yes. So we need nutrient vats. We need 20 nutrient vats to actually make a genetics laboratory, which is why this is the first step. So I now need to make a genetics laboratory, EFG. I only recently found out that these are listed alphabetically. these first ones. So it's kind of pretty good. I'm not sure why space manufacturing is there. It must be manufactory in the list. Anyway, gosh, it's totally off sidetracked there. So, is this the stuff? I've already got this stuff going here. Glass engines. I don't know what this stuff's for, but we're gonna use it. Glass engines, blue circuits. I need blue circuits. We're gonna make a couple of these, I think, because we need this one to do actually make the genetic data, and then we need another one to turn the genetic data into biocultures. All right. So that being said, let's just do our double take over here. So that's 30. We need 2. We need 2. Can remember that. All right. So this is 160. Not 16. 160. There we go. This is going to be 40 and 40. And we're not going to have enough of these, are we? So what's that? That's 80 each. That's 160. This is just 2. And then this is going to be 40. All right. So let's copy that now over to here. And yeah, we've got some stuff in there already, but oh, interesting. How interesting. The nutrient vats. Well, at least they stack in there. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good to know. Nutrient vats. Why? Whatever. You're fine. We don't need any more. That's going to make us need a whole heap more storage. And I just realised down here, yeah, we're not going to be able to make 50 in here, are we? Oh, this is 48. That's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. All right. Everything else now is done, so we should be able to just go bang, bang, and get 2 genetics labs ready to go. All right. We'll get rid of that. We don't need that stuff on us anymore. Oh yeah, so I've got all this space scaffolding because one thing I also did while I was just waiting around is I've trimmed so much of here because I was building this expansion over here and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm out of space scaffolding, and back at the base on the planet is not doing particularly well. We're really struggling with low density structures, so it's pretty slow down there, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to get enough to build anytime soon. But then like there was all this area that I could just trim away, and I got like 2,000 space scaffolding back. And there's even like other areas over here where I could pull. So you can spend, as I found, you can spend a long time just trimming space scaffolding to make another expansion. Anyway, we now have 2 genetics laboratories. So this is uncharted territory now. I haven't quite gotten this far before. I don't think I picked up the genetics laboratories. That was a mistake. There we go. 2 genetic laboratories. And boost our way across. Okay. I don't need 40 chemical plants while I'm here. Here we go. Okay, so these aren't a bad size. Aren't a bad size at all. Now let's go 1 down just so we can get a pipe up there if we need it. So you're going to make genetic data. All right, and wouldn't you know it, there's a little bit available here. Now I do want to make sure it connects into the same piping as this, so that we can keep a track on how much we have. Now, okay, so this is outputting contaminated cosmic water. We're going to have to put that into barrels, aren't we? We can do that right here. Let's not do that right here, just in case there is other things that are going to be producing this. We might want to link some more stuff in. But you are going to barrel contaminated cosmic water. Yep, there we go. Unfortunately, look, it'd be nice just to have that there, wouldn't it? Seems a bit more space savvy. I Could just move all this down one, but you know, I'm lazy like that. Okay, so you'll have some barrels. We'll get rid of some. No, we don't want to. Yeah, we kind of do want to do this just so that this never backs up. All right, so you'll be after some barrels. We don't need 187, so I'm going to manually select this and just put in 50. All right, because this is producing how much? 9 per second. Ooh, let's see, it's not insignificant. All right. So what are we missing? Now we just need blank data cards. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There's so much about it that is just nicer. Like that linking up there seems good. That there, and then we don't need that because we also want to have an input for this guy. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. Now set this back up again for our steel barrels. Click that tick. Beautiful. In, out, in, and I just realized that should be one of those. You're going to get 60 blank data cards. Ooh, that's way too many, isn't it? Yeah, let's go 30. I know you're making them quick, but I don't think we want to have that many. I don't think we want to have that many of these available. So let's put an output and let's limit this to say 20 genetic. Genetics, experimental, genetic data. There we go. Actually, no, I'm going to make this 40 because we do want to have a bit, because we also need to then, over here, we need to do the recipe for biomass. Okay, so it's putting out bioculture, more genetic data, and junk data cards. We need nutrient vats and biosludge. That seems okay. I'm actually going to move this up one. And then we can mix this around again. And we'll do this. Actually, I do need that one there. All right. So this biosludge is now going to probably do that. There we go. Okay, we've got biosludge in. We are making biomass, experimental bioculture. That needs experimental genetic data. Okay, that's like a high level, I guess. So you are up here, and you are requesting a lot of stuff. That's way too much stuff. Let's go down to, say, 20. Otherwise, we're not actually going to fit that stuff in there. 20 of each. All right, and then outputting. Okay, now this is, so we've got junk data cards, bioculture, and genetic data. I think if we just limit this to biomass, bioculture, sorry, less than 50. Oh, does it? Ooh, does it stack? Why do we not have any slime biosludge coming in? Biosludge. What's going on, guys? Cosmic water, wood. We have no wood. We've used up all our wood. And of course, you've got no ship parts probably. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit. We're struggling a little bit with resources. I can't believe we've used 1,000 wood. Or are we just not in the network? We're definitely in the network. All right, we've used 1,000 wood, and I guess that was to make all this stuff. All right, let's up the wood. Let's up the wood ratio here to say 2K. So 2,000 wood is enough to make 2,000 biosludge. That's actually not a lot, is it? Let's up it to 5K. Let's up it to 5k. Let's up this to 500 so it's a little bit quicker. All right, and yeah, we've got a green symbol because we can't see the outputs because there's too much stuff over there, but this guy here should be outputting nothing. Outputting a green signal because we have no wood. L, Control F, wood. No station supplying crude oil. Okay, that's a problem. Let's have a look. Our crude oil must be struggling again. What have we got here? We've got 80,000 there. Map mode. We've got 60,000 there, and where's the station here? We have 60,000 there. Okay, we are using up. And now that reminds me, Mr. Awesome pointed out we can use the rocket fuel, this rocket fuel one here. So copper plate into solid rocket fuel. Now it is really, really slow, but we can use it down on the planet and actually supplement our rocket fuel usage, which is probably the biggest usage of oil at the moment. Anyway, that doesn't help us right this minute. So right this minute we are not getting any biosludge, but you know we'll get there. So we are making genetic data, and we now have we now need to make biomass. Okay, next thing, biomass is made in a growth facility from bioculture. All right, let's see what we need to make a. So this is takes 5 seconds to make. Let's just do a quick check. This is using 1 every 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So if we aim for 1 every 10 seconds, we'll need 4 biomass in 10 seconds, and that means we'll need 4 biomass every 10 seconds, and this is 2 biomass every 10 seconds. So we will need two growth facilities. All right, let's see what we need for a growth facility. Growth facility lights. How interesting. All right, growth facility. There we go. Oh man, I shift right click to copy the recipe and paste. Whoa, this is 30. We just need 2. That's still a lot of glass. So that's 400 glass. 400 glass for each one. Yeah, okay. I guess that's a thing. I don't think we have 400 glass in here. What was that? 4, so that's 8. 100 to 200. 40 to 80. And 2. All right. We're probably not going to have that available, are we? Okay, yeah, we did have enough glass. We don't have any lights, which is not surprising. 200 lights is more lights than we have available. 100 lamps. I guess that's heat lamps for growing. All right, we might have to make a little trip. We'll have to make a little trip down to the planet. Just not sure if we'll be able to return anytime soon. So this needs 30. This needs 50. What do we got? 36 and 44. So we need 80. 80 of those we have in here. Rocket parts. No, cargo. We have 20 times 5, so we have 100. Okay, so if I go back carrying all of these, whoops, I should have done that first. If I go back carrying all of these, we should have enough rocket parts to get back up here, and I can bring some stuff back. All right. So let's do that. Looks like I've got all of those rocket parts, which is nice. Fill me up with with some of these. We do have 8,000 of these in storage. We might as well take some of them back and not have to make any back on the planet. Okay, let's go. Let's launch. What's this flashing at me? Okay, that's all right. No turrets. It's fine. So first things first. Let's tell this guy not to launch. Who are we taking up? We need the wood, so we're telling this guy not to launch until we're ready, just so that we can get back up there. Let's get these rocket parts and those guys gone. Pick that up. Come on, bots, do away with it. There we go. All right. Great stuff. Great stuff. So wood. We need wood. So we're getting wood here. It's lights. Lights are what we need to make these things. So let's get. I don't know. Let's get. I was going to say 1,000. That's a ridiculous amount of lights. We'll never have that much lights because we only have. We got 355 on the way. I mean, that's something, isn't it? And timing-wise, we've still got 5 more minutes. Still got 5 more minutes. We can do this. Where are all these lights coming from? Oh, you know. Do you remember right at the start? It was like the 2nd or 3rd episode. We put in this, probably not that early, but like the 5th episode, we made all these lights, and there was a huge box. This box was like full of lights, and now we've finally used it up. Look at that. I claim that as forward planning. All right, let's fix this up. There we go. Okay, we don't want any more. Well, maybe we'll grab a few more. Why not? Oh no, I should not have done that. Oh, silly me. All right, this needs to go back. Thank you guys. I'm sorry for the mistake, bots. Come back to me. Where did they go? Are they still in storage? In transit? Yeah, okay. All right. I can't set the lower limit down yet. All right. How many have we got? We have 374. That's probably enough. Okay, so let's set this back to 50, but leave the upper limit so we don't ditch all of those. Okay, beautiful. I think as far as other things go, there's no colours that are saying we need more. We've still got a few more lights on the way. Might as well let these bots catch up with us. We've still got none on the way. I'm not sure. There you go. Colour is gone. Okay. So with our rocket parts, yep, there we go. We now have enough to launch this rocket. I'm going to jump back on in and launch ourselves on green signal or on cargo full, and away we go because we have all the wood for the bio sludge, which is nice. This guy is, he's not set to launch anyway, so he might have actually just launched, I think, with the rocket parts that we sent up there. Given the problems we're having with creating more cargo rocket parts, I probably should invest in the tech that actually reuses them a bit better, like increases the number that we get back. So it's like every level up was like 20%, if I remember correctly. And this is not where I want it to be. I want to be over here so that we can fulfill your desire for those. All right. And then I'll get rid of all of those. We will set this back to 100. All right, and everything is now golden. Now I just realized we don't want to set that back to 100. Let's set that back to 200, and then I'll grab that, and I'll do that. And I'll grab these, and do that. There we go, all right. So there's our two. There is our two of these things. These things are, what are they, growth facilities, and they are huge. All right. We might pop them down here. One, maybe something like that. no, we'll see how this works. So we are making, how interesting. Okay. We can make wood from bioculture. 100 wood from 10 bioculture. What's the ratio of, is this a wood loop? So 100 biosludge makes 10. So 10 biosludge per bioculture. And that is 10 wood. But there's also some level of nutrient gel. But this was 100 wood, wasn't it? 100 nutrient gel as well. Okay. I feel like I really want to test this out. So 100 nutrient gel. How much biosludge does that require? 100 nutrient gel requires 40 biosludge, which is 40 wood. So that's 50 worth of wood, and it creates a bunch of wood. So we could loop, but anyway, that's not what we want these ones to do. We want these to do this. So that actually works out pretty well. Oh man, look! Oh, gosh, it's perfect. That one was not perfect, but there we go. Yeah, look at that. Okay, these guys then just need some biocultures coming in, and then we can output some biomass. All right, plus we've got some output here that we need to get rid of. Okay, so let's say biomass. Where's the biomass? Here it is. Biomass, let's keep around 50 of them. All right, we'll copy that one over there. So these guys are making biomass. We want to have a couple of bottling facilities here in order like this. Okay, so you are going to be... Can we actually... if I do that... All right. Yep, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay. You are going to be contaminated. I was just thinking, like, we are actually we're filling them up here as well, but that's a long way away, so we'll just do it here. And you are contaminated biosludge, contaminated cosmic water, and contaminated biosludge. Then we have a request and an active provider. Look at that. It all works out. That's the wrong way. There we go. Apparently we didn't totally finalize this section with some power. And we'll need a few of these down here. Maybe one over here as well. There we go. All right. Let's copy that in. That's too much. It's always too much, isn't it? All right. But that should allow... Well, that does not allow. We also need to do this. We'll do that because it looks cool. And that. Nice and balanced. All right. Now both of these should have what they need. Well, you don't have any. You don't have enough. You don't have enough biomass. Bioculture. So this uses 1 every 10 seconds. So 2 every 10 seconds. How much are we producing? 2 every 10 seconds. This is producing 10 every 5 seconds. So we had the biosludge, which we don't. But the biosludge is producing as quickly as possible. I think that means we need more biosludge. It does. But I'm just looking at the time. We are at 35 minutes, so I am going to cut it there. And off camera, I'm just going to increase the biosludge output. I think that's an easy thing to do off camera. I'll put in another one of these little guys. Biochemical laboratories making it. No sweat. And from there, what is our plan? Well, we're now making biomass, so we're gonna have to make all these other things, aren't we? That's the plan for tomorrow's episode. So hang around while all this is happening. A quick check on science packs. We have 46 energy science packs accruing, which is good. We're using all of our astronomic to research the radio telescope at the moment. Once this hits 100, we'll have enough for the next supercomputer research, which is the last energy science we'll need to get to the spaceship. Everything is looking great. I'm really enjoying this late game space exploration mod. I hope you are too. Love to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you're liking about it. If there's something that you think is a little bit crap, drop it in the comments too. Always good to hear. And most importantly, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.